made it. Everybody that's coming back for their second or third year, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all still supporting and showing the love. And all my veterans, man, you know what to do, movies and all that, everybody else, man. Make them feel like family, showing what we doing while we here, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Now, since last year, I've been working and doing music. I had to slow down a little bit because I had a lot of things going on with me personally, and the music's coming out great, but it's just taking me a little longer than I anticipated to bring it all out. But it is coming still, of course. I appreciate the patience. I appreciate the love. Thank you to everybody that's been reaching out to me and just being real supportive, man, of everything, you know. Shit I've been going through, just me in general, life in general, let me know, you know. I hear a lot of ups, I hear a lot of downs, but I hear everybody being positive about it all and putting the, I guess, the kind of spin that I put on everything, you know. Even though, you know, things happen and we go through shit, you know, as long as you can stick your chest out and try to move your way through it and learn from it and you know, keep going forward, that's what we do, and it makes you better and makes you stronger. And that way we help each other, you know. When we learn how to cope with shit, go through shit, you know, then you can obviously raise the next person up. So thank y'all for reaching out like y'all do. Thank y'all for being so supportive. Thank y'all for the love. I personally appreciate, absolutely. I personally appreciate the way that everybody is just, man, just you know, the family is amazing, as y'all all know, you know. And for some strange and magical reason, that whether it's the music, whether it's ICP, whether it's the Juggalo family, but there's something that has brought us, continues to bring us together, that has brought us together, and just gives you friends that you would have never known, never met, never seen, never got a chance to have this camaraderie with, just because of this magic here. You know what I'm saying? Just because, that's right, absolutely. You know what I mean?
Family!
Absolutely.
Family!
Whoop.
Family!
Whoop.
Family!
Whoop.
Family!
Whoop.
Family!
So I'm just real appreciative of the magic that has brought me so many close family members, can't even call y'all friends, all over the world. When you can go anywhere, show up anywhere, and see a Juggalo, and y'all are automatically just family and best friends, man. It's laughter, it's camaraderie, it's anything, it's shared, you know, time with someone that you would have never known, never took the time to even know. You know what I'm saying? And it's just automatic. And that's the dopest shit, man. I'm really appreciative of that from all of y'all. And it's constantly shared, constantly reciprocated. So it keeps me going. I just want to tell all of y'all thank you. Now, I didn't come with too much to say this year. You know what I'm saying? You know, music coming, that's all dope. I'm doing good, that's all dope. I had a brand new daughter a year ago. Thank you, I appreciate it. And she is obviously my other daughter. They're the light of my life, and I've been spending a lot of time, man, just enjoying being a dad. Just loving her, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that's just what it is. That's what has me kind of consumed right now. You know what I mean? For the past time or whatever. I'm still into music. I'm getting back to the music harder, but man, I've been taking care of that baby, you know? Sitting around watching cartoons and eating cereal all day, you know what I'm saying? That's all I know, man. She just started walking maybe a month ago. You know, she just got up and just, I was like, whoa, like, holy shit. And just tears, man. I'm head over heels in love with this baby, man. And she is the light of my life right now. And that's what I've been really putting my time into. So if you don't see me posting up on social media, you don't see me doing all of this kind of shit, just know I'm at the crib living my best life with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. Flat out. So with that, I know you guys probably have a couple of questions. We're gonna get that's the question there right there.
Yeah, just raise your hand, I'll come over.
If you have any questions, raise your hand and come over. I'll try to give you the best answers that I can, and you know, we can get the party started. You know what I'm saying? I sign some autographs where I go, give some hugs out, and we family all over again. Anybody got some questions here, there? I don't know where you want to start. Back there?
One question, man.
Yup.
Have-nots, any information?
Okay. Have-nots. Yes, of course, it's always coming. I don't know if anyone here knows about the have-nots, or if how much you know about the have-nots. You love the have-nots or whatever, but the have-nots is me and ABK. And yes, we have music, but I am not allowed to talk about the have-nots without ABK being present. Without ABK being present, I can't give you any have-not information unless we are both there. So if you catch both of us, you can know all you need to know about the have-nots for sure. You know what I'm saying? But that's the answer. So I would love to just tell you, but I can't without him here. That's a have-not rule. But thanks for that question. I love even saying that. You know what I'm saying? I love saying I can't talk about the knots without ABK. That's the shit. What's that? Oh shit, yeah, sure. First joint of the day. I actually just woke up like 45 minutes ago. I was up all night till the early hours in the morning having a great gathering goddamn time. I getting gathered on, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah!
Knock the fuck out, man. I'm enjoying it this year. I'm always working. I'm always trying to make sure that, you know, to push what I need to push for you guys to see, for me to have fun. But this year, man, I'm just with the family, man. I'm out there in the audience with y'all getting high chilling, family. You know what I'm saying?
It's good to be back home.
I'm telling you, flat out, man. I'm really just enjoying it. I've been working hard for years and years and years. This year, I said I'm gonna enjoy the gathering like I used to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I always enjoy it, but enjoy it from the ground level. You know what I mean?
Oklahoma sucks.
So, man, what Oklahoma did for real?
Fuck Oklahoma.
Yeah. What?
Fuck Oklahoma.
What?
Fuck Oklahoma.
Yeah. Black the fuck out. What's up?
What's your name, your daughter? What was your daughter's name? What's your name?
Skylar.
Yeah.
Skylar, yes, absolutely. I love it. Riley and Skylar. Ryan Sky, that's what we call her.
What up, Hoodoo?
What's up, family?
Will there ever be a European tour?
What happened? I'm sorry.
Will there ever be a European tour?
We just toured the UK.
You went to London.
Right. So, well, what is it? The talk about going overseas is consistent in the office. I'm not sure where overseas, so I can't really say. But there is people hitting us up to come over there. I'm not sure which part. And I think we'll have it figured out maybe by the end of this year, maybe early next year. And I'm sure something will be posted. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Great question. Anyway. Oh. Another question? Yeah, let's do that.
Yo, Hoodoo, what up, man?
What's up, family?
I was just wondering if that, you know, those songs you dropped in your set and fucking kill it, man. I fucking enjoyed the shit out of them.
Thank you.
And I just want to know if you can expect like a late 2018, early 19 release of the new Hoodoo, man.
You know, with the music, like I said on stage, I wasn't even really supposed to play the new music because they wanted to just really be, you know, hearing it at the office. They're like, man, you know, we want to just drop this, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I brought new music because I want you guys to hear it. The direction of my music is, I don't want to say changing. To me, it's getting better. The sound is getting better. The things behind it, the ideals behind it, because I'm experiencing more things. I'm living more life. That's how all my music has came to be thus far, from life experiences and the things that I learned through all of this shit. And I try to share it through stories I hear and all of that kind of cool shit. And I try to share it so it can give some thought to your mind and help uplift something that you may be going through or understand a little bit more about me. So I really don't have a date of when, late this year or early next year, whatever. I want to make sure that everyone heard Crystal Skull, right? Let's say for the most part. We went from Crystal Skull to Asylum. So now, do you understand how I have to go next? You know what I'm saying? It's got to be. That's right. It's got to be that, man. I'm not rushing music out just to give you music, just so that it has to be great to me. It has to be incredible. When I put it out, it's going to be the best of what I'm able to give you, not just some music, you know, to put out because you want to hear my voice over a track. I don't want to let people down like that. I want it to get better and better and better and better until it's, you know, so amazing that it's just like, holy fuck, man, what's this guy gonna do next? You know what I'm saying? And it's just taking me a little longer than I anticipated. That's all. And plus, you know, with having my daughter, and life is what it is, man. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm living my best life and doing the best I can. You know what I mean? And so, you know, where I went from sitting in the studio all day, every day, from a fucking teenager to now, to having a family and doing all of these great things and having to take care of all these different responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? So it's changing, and the time is changing. You know what I'm saying? For me, like you got to think. Just a few years ago, I was, like I said, damn near every seminar, I was sitting in the fucking audience, man. Now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And that time in my mind, that time is kind of, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's almost like in a snap, you know? So things are slowing down. I'm taking a step back and smelling the roses. I'm enjoying things I haven't enjoyed before because I was always so focused and so tunnel vision on my passion and all of this other shit. But I have to share who I am with my kids, with my wife, and all of that. Can't just be about me and this. That's how I have been forever. It's all I've ever known. Besides going through pain and family getting killed, people dying around me and losing people and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's either that or me in the studio getting high and fucked up and writing, doing all this other kind of shit. So I just slow down a little bit so I can, you know, so my kids can know me. You know what I'm saying? I just see Daddy leave and go to the studio every day and then come home and they see me wake up, go to school, and that's it. That's really how it has been for me because all I do is work. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? So with that, this gathering performance that I did, I didn't get a chance. The set got cut short. The songs that got cut off were Never Had and I've Seen Pain. So I was going to do Never Had, and then going into I've Seen Pain, I was going to dedicate the show to my cousin, Fees, who just recently, very recently, as a matter of fact, last Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, my very close, I call him my brother, my very close friend, I've known him since a kid, texted me first. It was like the text came through about 8:02 Saturday morning, and I didn't hear it or respond to it, but he called me because I didn't respond to it. He called me at like 25 minutes later, 8:25 a.m., and he told me that our cousin had got murdered last night in his home in Highland Park, in Michigan. And he was crying his ass off. When I answered the phone, he was just crying his ass like, yo, what's wrong? What's going on? He's like, man, they killed Fees last night. And my heart just dropped. My heart just dropped. My cousin Fees, this is a person that, fuck man, every time you see him, he's in high spirits. He's smiling. He's just a good fucking person. He's not living the life. He's not a dope boy. He ain't doing nothing like that. He didn't deserve that shit. You know what I'm saying? And for him to get, and he's young. Somebody came in his house for whatever reason. I still don't have the whole story. And he got murdered. Happened Friday night, Saturday morning. I got the call. Broke me down. So I was going to dedicate the show to Fees. Well, actually, at first, it was really in my mind going to be really hard for me to even come here. I was hurt. I was sad. I was distraught. I didn't understand it, and I'm tired of it. So fucking tired of it, man. You know, it's hard for me to go through that shit and then come here and fucking smile and fucking dance, brother. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But there is something inside of me that makes me who I am, and that's the reason why that show looked so good the other day. Why I got up there and did all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I push and I push to let those things help me to make y'all happy. You know what I'm saying? And keep us together and all of that shit, man. I just let it all out. And I'm not gonna say it makes me better, but it gives me a different type of force and drive and energy. Instead of it turning me off, it turns me on harder. It really hurts and it's really shitty, and it's really hard to go through. And I'm not even sure how to explain it. I didn't really want to get into a long, drawn-out discussion about it. The show the other night was supposed to be, I was supposed to tell you I'm dedicating it to Fees. I didn't get a chance because we got cut short. But it's hard to go through that shit and still stand up here or come to do things and be all the time. It's rough. Been going through it too much in my life. You know what I'm saying? Just honestly, you know. So I'm still here. We still here. Y'all help me to be better. Rocking that show the other motherfucking night. And everybody telling me how dope that shit was, how much they love the new shit, and how powerful and strong it was. Is what keeps me going. It's what makes me feel better. It's what allows me to even be up here telling you about losing my cousin and not fucking crying and losing my shit and walking the fuck off and getting on my car, getting the fuck on, going to my room and doing all kind of drugs until I feel better. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what I want to do. So I want to do. That shit hurts me in a different type of way. I just want to fucking go do my thing by myself somewhere until I feel better. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. I take that, all of that shit, and I put it on paper and I bring it out my mind and I go take it to that fucking booth, man, and I create something that I feel and I think is magic. Some people feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? So we still here, we together. Thank y'all for continually lifting me up and giving me this fucking energy, man, to be up. It's amazing for me to see the guy did Jimi Hendrix tribute. This is the guy that goes around and does that all the time, I assume, right? He dresses up and does whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he actually did a good job of taking nothing from him. But to see my guy right here go up and just stand that dude up and just rock out and everybody fucking cheer and go crazy, man, that shit was amazing to my heart. It made my heart smile, you feel me? It made my soul light up. That shit was great. So I just want to thank y'all for welcoming this dude, showing him love, showing him what we are about, who we are, man. And I want to tell him, I appreciate him for being so fucking talented, man. Rocking this shit. Go ahead and kick it for a minute.
Go on, guys. So was it really that good?
Yeah.
You're right. I can tell you one thing. This is probably the coolest fucking festival I've ever been to. You guys are the coolest fucking people I've ever met. You know, I started this about last year. You know, just trying to work on the songs that he gave me to do for the set list, and you know, just how to do this. Just starting. You know, so when I'm sitting there, you know, working, I'm thinking about all this. I'm thinking about all you guys. I'm trying to make sure that I can give the best performance that I can for everybody, because all I care about is that if I could touch one soul to change their mind or to make them think better of a person or to change their life completely, that's all that matters to me. So, I'm very quiet though. So, yeah.
Give it up for my man Tristan.
Whoa.
What? That's my fucking guy right there. You know, this guy is 20 years old, man. Do y'all know that about this kid, man? He's shy, he doesn't talk, and I put him right on the mic, made him talk to y'all. He don't do shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I love it. I love seeing them blossom. I love seeing, do you know what it is? It's the family, man. It's the family energy that even has him, I don't want to say out of his shell, but a little more confident and a little more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to kick it. You know, it's probably, I'm sure, hard to get up and talk to a room full of fucking people, man. Public speaking is hard for some people. You know what I'm saying? You already know. You know what I mean? You know what it is. Oh, do we have any more questions?
Yeah, we got a couple here.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't have a question. I just
Sure.
want to say I recognize who you are, what you do, what you mean to everyone. I'm not really familiar with your music. I am familiar, but I just want to say thank you. The struggle you do with your own personal life, social life, work life, family life, it is hard. And here.
Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you. No problem. We love you. Thank you for the love. I do this for y'all. I've said that from day one. So it's not no lie or a gimmick or something cool I'm trying to do to put people on my side. I've always been who I am. You know what I mean? I've always been this way. You know? So it's just enhanced by the love that's reciprocated from each other. You know what I'm saying? So yes, thank you, and I appreciate it.
What's up, man?
What's up, fam?
Dope set the other night.
What happened?
I said that was a dope set the other night.
Oh, thank you, brother.
The tracks was off the hook.
Thank you.
Man, I came here with my pockets full of cash looking for some big Hoodoo merch, and I didn't see shit.
Yeah, now.
What's up? Yeah. I need some jerseys, dog.
Right, I got you. The problem, I'm going to say the problem. Well, the thing with the merch this year, I brought merch, I put it out. I went on the first day. I should have had it out earlier that day. But once I got here, I started immediately partying. I was partying with ABK, I was partying with Light, so I got up late as hell that day and wasn't able to get that business handled. I put it out a little bit later on for a second I think me, Clay, Light, and Ouija have a combined merch group. So I put it there, and at the end of that night, when I took it down, I partied all night until about 9, 10 in the morning. Didn't get up till like 4, 5, or 6. And I didn't have a chance to get it back over there. Even today, I told you, I just woke up 45 minutes ago. I was supposed to bring it and put it over there. So now, it's raining today. After I leave my seminar today, I got family in Columbus. I got to go to Columbus for a minute. Yeah, absolutely. You feel me? Flat out. So I got to go kick it with my family. I have to. You know, he came to see me and he wanted to take me out to dinner or whatever tonight. So I got to go leave here, meet up with my cousin, go to dinner, and then come back to hang out with my brothers Isham. I was just kicking it with Tech, do all, you know what I'm saying, all of that shit tonight and hang out with y'all, you know what I mean? So, after tonight, tomorrow morning, I will have my merch for tomorrow early afternoon, I was in that morning, about 12 o'clock. I'll have my merch. It's across from the Psychopathic tent. It's me, Ouija, playing life. I'll put it in there. You can get whatever you want, fam. I'm probably even gonna be over there for a little while, signing shit, hooking up with people, you know, just chilling there or whatever. So I could give back love as well then, you know what I'm saying? So for anybody looking for Hoodoo merch, tomorrow at noon at the merch booth over there, I will be there with my shit, flat out. All right? Thank you. I appreciate the love and even asking too, man. I really do. Much love. The next question.
We got it.
I just wanted to say that Crystal Skull was an absolutely amazing album. Asylum, I picked it up here at the gathering, and I didn't want to listen to it until I got home, so I had a chance to actually listen to it.
Sure.
Another album just absolutely blew me away.
Thank you.
So if your third album is going to be anywhere near that quality, it'll be worth the wait.
Exactly. It has to be. And I'm not letting it, I'm not putting out anything just to put out something. It has to evolve. It has to be better. And until I feel that way in my heart, but actually, it is evolving and it is better. It's just taking a little longer to make all the songs collectively and have the theme collectively. Asylum to me was a dope theme album all the way through. You know what I mean? Everything I put into it is just the whole vision. You can lay back, you put that shit on, close your eyes and see the movie. You know what I'm saying? So I need that, not that again, but I need to tier that, I need to top that. And the music that I'm making now, I feel in the sound even that I'm putting into it, the direction it's going, I feel like I am on my way to that, for sure. You know what I mean? It's just finding those beats and finding those sounds and getting those ideas on paper and getting them out in the way they need to be for it to me to be better, me to push my craft and push myself to give you the best that I can give you on a continuous uprise, you know what I'm saying? That's me, that's how I feel. I hope that's understood by everybody. And thank you for how you like Crystal Skull. I hope you love Asylum just as much or if not better. You know what I'm saying? And we're still going up, man. We're going higher and higher. I want y'all to come with me all the way up the mountain, man. We can be on the top, in the clouds, smoking on clouds, you know what I'm saying? Right out. Woo, woo.
We got a question right here, Hoodoo.
Yeah. What is it right where? I'm sorry, I can't even see. Oh, right here. Hey, how you doing? Hold on.
Hey, I got just one question from the car just for you. Even though things are taking a little while and it's hard to put it out, I just got one question.
Yeah.
No, two questions. Are you living a good life with a baby girl?
I'm living the best life ever right now. I'm into my chi right now. It took me a long time for me to even get here and understand why, what, how, all of that shit. But I get it. I get it all right now. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere along the way, from not understanding nothing, not feeling like I'm supposed to be nowhere, to understanding a majority of it and feeling like I'm supposed to be right here in this time right now. No place else. And I'm, yes, living my best life. It's crazy. It's crazy right now, but yeah, man, we are all blessed, man. We're all blessed. We're at the best time in history that has ever been recorded. We're almost in 2020, as far in the future as anyone has ever known. You know what I'm saying? Be proud of that, man. You could have been born in a time where they was riding horses and you had no cars and phones and shit. You know what I'm saying? We in the future, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like that shit is the shit to me. You know? Yeah, I'm living my best life, dog. Walk around the house with my daughter in my arms all day. I can't even put her down. She won't let me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, absolutely. I'm enjoying all that.
Then that's all that really matters. Having a good time with the baby girl, having a good time at the gathering. We can all wait our turn to hear it.
I appreciate it, man. That's all I wanted to hear, brother. For real. I want to give it to y'all so bad, but in my heart, in my mind, it has to be dope. It has to be dope, or it has to be right. You know what I'm saying? Black the fuck out. We got one more. What's that?
Yeah, we got a question over this way. To your right.
Hey.
Hey, this is honestly respect, you dope as shit. I looked out your album, Asylum is fucking dope as shit. Crystal Skull, give me away.
Thank you.
My fucking favorite. Also, just out of curiosity, what kind of crystal is your skull?
Well, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
Out of curiosity, what kind of crystal is your skull?
What kind of crystal is my skull?
Yeah, mine's amethyst. What color is yours?
Yeah. Yours is what and what?
I'm the crystalline. What color? Like what mineral is your fucking skull?
I don't have any.
You don't have a crystal skull.
I don't have a crystal skull that's made out of a mineral. My crystal skull is grown from glass. And I was gonna be honest with you, fam. You know what I mean? My crystal skull, I drink out of it. The mineral that's in it is alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Much love, baby.
Any music videos coming up soon?
What was that? Any music of mine?
No, any music videos?
Yes. I do have a music video that I am working on. We just finished drawing up the concept, finding out the locations, and now pretty much all we have to do is set up the imagery and shoot it. But yeah, I do have for one of the songs that you heard, one of the new songs.
Oh shit.
Absolutely. Good question.
You're in the studio, right?
Yes.
And what is the creative process? How do you come up with this shit? And how do you? I mean, what's the whole thing about writing a rap? I think you're proper kind of.
I have a few different creative processes. One is I may be taking a shit. Honestly, straight up. I know it's funny. I know it's gonna make you laugh. I may be taking a shit in the bathroom, and a whole fucking. That was funny. A whole fucking chorus, a hook, as we call it, will come into my head out of nowhere. Just the words, and those words bring a melody. The melody. Sometimes I rap the beat around the melody of the words in the hook. Sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's one creative process.
Big doo-doo.
No, that's not why I got Never Had. Mikey Clark helped bring Never Had shit to life. Mikey Clark did that. But sometimes that's how it comes, just out of nowhere, like magic. Just sitting there, not even doing shit, fucking with my phone. I look up and there's just something there. It's like, and then the words come out of that. Or it's already some words, and then they come in a kind of melody. So that's one way. Another way is I look around for beats. I sit down with producers and I listen to beats that they have that maybe they submitted or maybe they got a thing I might like, and they always ask you the same thing. Well, what do you want to hear? What direction are you looking for? And what kind of beats do you like? And blah, blah, blah. They want to figure out of their catalog what to put on for you. And I just tell them the same thing. I tell them, play me what you think is your dope as shit. Play me some of this shit, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I listen to the beats and I pick out the ones that I like, that give me a certain kind of feel or whatever it is. I don't know whether it's some of the instruments in it, the way the beat hits, any of that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then I take that, sit down and listen to it, and create a story or rap to it or whatever that may be. That's another process. Another way is some beats come to me, or I hear a beat that motivates me and makes me feel like something, and then I myself sit down with the producer and construct a beat. I don't know how to make beats, but I know how to make beats. You know what I'm saying? And somebody threw someone else's fingers and shit, you feel me? And then I already have had a concept of something that I went through or something that I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And I let that put that feel with a beat that I find with it. That's another way. And then another way is something happens to me, something happens to someone, how it affects me, or I see how it affects somebody else, and we talk about it, we go through it, we cry, we laugh, up and down, whatever, and then that whole thing and that feel and what started it or whatever, I turn that into something that you can understand and relate it to you in a way through music. You know what I'm saying? So there's not just one way. It happens a whole bunch of ways. And sometimes I sit down with no beat and I just write. I just fucking write. You know, what I've been doing, that's all those ways. The way that I've been making this new music, me and Tristan, I find beats, see how he likes it, I like it. Hey, you like this? What you think? We sit down and listen to it, and I tell him put some guitar on it. He puts a little guitar on it, does this and that and the other. I'm like, okay, I like this. Let's take that out. Let's change this here. Let's do that. Then that's done. Set it up, push the bass up a little bit, change a few things around, and then I go into the booth and I just rap. I don't write nothing down. I go into the booth, turn the mic up, push record, and I go to fuck off, brother. I go to fuck off. That's what I've been doing lately. And I've been wanting to do that for a very long time. which allows me to change up my style, come a little bit different, just really flow with what I'm saying instead of it being written down and having to follow that written down pattern. And I love it. I've been wanting to do it for so long, and that's what's extending the time that it's taking me to make the music. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of sitting down and writing, I just go in that bitch and I push record, I say shit, I say shit, I say shit. Stop, go back, listen, push record, say some more shit, and keep going. Advancing what I'm doing, and I love doing that shit. And it's making me, you go from this to this. Now I'm like this. You feel me? More. And the music is sounding dope. Everything is just popping. You know what I'm saying? So all of those things. I haven't stopped writing. I haven't stopped any of the ways. I'm just doing it like this right now because that's how I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming out great. Oh man, good question. Woo woo.
I was wondering, like, who's some of your favorite songs?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, brother.
I was wondering, like, who's some of the biggest inspirations and music for you were, some of your favorite artists and stuff like that.
Man, shit. Prince. Real talk. Fuck, man. Kurt Cobain.
Fucking Portland boy.
ICP, obviously. They're like my big brothers, and like I say this in seminars too, man. Coming from where I come from, they are and do what they do. It's just amazing to me. Eshawn. Being able to call Eshawn a brother and a friend today is amazing to me. I grew up as a child listening to that name. You know what I'm saying? Period. Go on my mind. Riding around on 7 Mile. High as hell. Like, what the fuck is going on? Got this shit to me, you know? Tupac, obviously. Who else? Fuck, man, my influence is Rain. I listen to a whole lot of shit. I didn't just grow up in rap and listening to rap. I was always, entertained, impressed. I was always into, like, some people are movie buffs. Right? I'm a movie buff. I'm also a music and entertainer buff. Like documentaries about them, how they lived, what they did, just the genius of it all. Because in my mind, not to be braggadocious or nothing like that, but I have a little bit of genius. And the genius is a little bit of crazy. And noticing that it was hard for them to control it, and their outlet was their passion, and it helped them to be a little more settled instead of being so, socially awkward. The anxiety fucking with them, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things that fuck with me in kind of the same way. So I like to understand what's relative to me with them. I'm interested in all of that shit. So I listen to all kind of shit, all kind of, I was just into it, man, in all kind of different ways. If it felt good to me, even country music. If it felt good, it's like, what we talking about, some you listen to country. I listen to country. They got some dope ass country songs. It ain't just like country songs, I don't fuck with that. They got some dope songs. They're saying some dope shit. And it's funny and they're crazy all at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I love that shit, man. All kind of music. I listen to reggae. My family, my grandmother is from Bermuda. I don't know if anyone knows where that is. So I grew up in a lot of reggae, going to Bermuda all my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm cultured, brother. You know what I'm saying? So here, there, this, that, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? My mom played Prince all my life. She's actually really good friends with the drummer from the Time. His name is Jelly Bean. Morris Day and the Time. Anybody know who that is? There you go. She was really good friends, right, with Jelly Bean, the drummer. His name is Jelly Bean at the time. And when they used to come to Detroit, Prince and all of them, and tour in the 80s, they would stop by my fucking house. They would stop by my fucking house. Kick it, come eat, talk to my grandma, and all this kind of cool shit. And then they would go rock the fucking show. And I was right there, just seeing them, laughing. We would go to the shows and shit. I would see that shit as a youth, you know what I'm saying? And it's just everything, man. It was amazing. My cousin is Awesome Dre. I don't know if anyone you know that. A big inspiration for ICP. I was a little kid in the 80s going with him to do shows. Sold out shows in Detroit, rocking stages and doing all this dope shit. He's got all this entertaining shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a kid watching all of this shit, going through all of this shit, and loving it. Not even knowing how dope it was to be there, how incredible, how I'd be able to talk about it today or where it would even go. I was just living it through. You know what I'm saying? So all of that shit, man, it just molded and shaped me into this guy, man. I want to be a great entertainer for you guys too. It's about the music as well. But what I give when I go up on stage, man, is something magical. Because I grew up seeing people make magic all my life. Seeing motherfuckers rock crowds all my life right there next to them, you know what I mean? We would leave from the Fox Theater in Detroit, or what they did, whatever venue that they did at that time, and they would go back to the hotel, sort of like how we do now, and they're partying and doing all this shit, and I'm just right there, like, little ass kid and shit, and they're fucking with me like, hey, what you doing here? You know what I'm saying? All this kind of shit. And these guys are timeless icons now, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. So, you know, growing up in that kind of shit, being in that kind of life and situation, I was blessed. Blessed enough to know that just getting up on stage and rapping cool songs and shit is cool, but I want to be an incredible entertainer. Like they were, like they are. Like ICP. Do we all see, are we not, is anyone in here blind? Y'all see the magic on the stage and what goes on. It's clowns flipping, it's midgets fucking, it's confetti going on, it's Fago flying, it's lights flashing, it's all kind of shit. That's entertainment. If it was just Joe and Joey up there doing the kid and play kick stuff, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it may not be the same, but they are incredible entertainers. You know what I'm saying? They have honed their craft and pushed their craft into incredible heights. And I would like to do the same. Woo woo.
You want to take one more?
Yes, take one.
Also, how did you meet ICP?
My cousin is Austin Dre. He was invited to do the gathering and he brought me with him. And I met Joe and Joey that day, or ICP that day. And I've been with him ever since, real talk, like, you know. With him ever since. With my first gathering, Joey scooped me up and just took me around and just showed me the whole life, man. And probably like the next day I was a Juggalo. It's just like that, like real talk, you know what I mean? We hung out he had met me this day and took me the whole day. We hung out from like shit, 3:30 p.m. to 8 a.m., you know what I'm saying? Real talk. You can even see it. I was just telling Tristan about it. You can even see me with him on the Family Underground DVD. Anybody seen that? Family Underground. I'm on the back of the cart and with Joey, and we like the camera crew flips over and does some crazy shit, whatever. And I'm there. That was my first gathering. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, I've been with y'all, man. No question. So, you know, with that, and that's how I met them, and that's how all of this shit, you know what I'm saying? For sure. Features on the new album.
Kung Fu Vampire.
I have a couple of talks of a couple of features of people that want to be on the album. That's the dope thing to me. Not people I reached out for like, hey, would you like to do this shit? In conversations of people noticing my work ethic, liking the music that I put out, seeing where the movement is going, they're like, hey man, we need to put something together. And I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. I appreciate it. So when they come, I don't want to release or say nothing in case it don't happen, but it's people that we all love and adore and appreciate that are higher than me in the game, real talk. You feel me? And I love them for it. I appreciate them for it. It's no better feeling than someone you look up to wanting to share that craft with you or do that shit with you. You know what I'm saying? That's dope shit. So yeah, the features are gonna be cool. I'm not gonna flood the album with features and nothing like that. It's a couple of fucking people that said, hey man, let's do something together, and I wanted to do something with them. And we both was like, yeah, fuck yeah, it's gonna be dope. And I hope it comes off. I'm sure it will come off that way, but I hope it comes out to you in that fashion. I guess is the best way to put it. So you know, that's Hoodoo in a nutshell, man. I thank y'all for being so supportive, for being so loving, for being so fucking understanding, man. I love this shit out of each and every one of y'all. Y'all know I don't never hesitate to stop, give a hug, shake a hand, take a picture, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever. I really, really appreciate the kids, because the kids are the ones that have the feeling that we had when we were younger, and that has us kind of here today. Like you look at it in a certain way, it makes you feel a certain kind of way. And I love that. I love seeing that magic in their eyes, and that enjoyment, and that wonderment. I love the fact that, like, did y'all see the little girl who was on stage with ABK?
Yeah.
Do you kind of understand that she will have that in her heart and her mind for the rest of her life? The rest of her life, brother. You know what I'm saying? When the time when I was 6 years old, like I'm telling you about, the time in Prince when I was a kid, it's still right here. I can see it like it was yesterday. Because to me, it kind of was. To her, 20 years from now, man, she'd be like, man, I was on stage and we did this and this. I was like 6 years old. It was the shit. You know what I'm saying? And that warms my heart, man. Warms my heart to be able to even be in that memory and create something like that. Help to create it or be a part of it. I love that shit. I love giving back, man. I love seeing you guys smile when I roll past or we roll up or y'all come up, and I love it, man. It makes me feel good. I don't give a fuck about fame and fortune and being no star. I care about people being happy. Motherfuckers, you know, enjoying themselves when I see them. Bringing joy and love to people, man. That's what makes me feel good as a person. I don't give a fuck about shit else. I don't even give a fuck about me. I give a fuck about y'all. That's me. That's Hoodoo, my nigga. Woo, woo. So with that being said, thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate y'all as always. Y'all know it, man. And if anybody wants anything signed or a picture, we can get it in right over here. And thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. God bless. Enjoy y'all gathering. Woo, woo.